YouTube, what is up? Today we're going to do Pickems. This is my second attempt at this. I did just try and record. I accidentally clicked stream. So 400 people got to watch my first attempt at me doing the Pickems, where I messed up. And then now we're here doing it again, but this time we're recording. So I'll leave the VOD up. You guys can check it out. It's pretty funny. I'm starting with Americas because I've been good at Americas and I'm not good at everywhere else. So that is where we're starting. We have G2 against C9. I'm going to go with G2 at the moment. I think they're playing very well. Let me just quickly check I'm not streaming. I can't pick C9 until G2... Can't pick C9 until G2 lose, basically. I have to just keep picking G2. They just look so good. But I do think this is a very, very close game. I had to think about this for a little bit. Then we've got Furia against MIBR, and I'm definitely going with MIBR. I think Furia haven't been playing good. They're good at Lotus, so that is what I'm going to go with. And then we've got Sentinels against 2G, and Narrate's been playing so good. I can't go against Narrate when he's just taking over these maps. Crew 100 Thieves. I can't remember what I... Yeah, this is the same thing as the recording I did earlier. I should have checked in the time. I can't remember if I went for Crew or 100 Thieves in the Pickems. I think I went 100 Thieves because I know that... Dan Dryad is going to be picking Crew, and I think she's on plat chat. I think that was my thought process here. Then we got EG against Loud. I'm going to be going for Loud. I feel like the 5 is really good. I feel like the 5 for Loud is great. I think that's the word that I messed up earlier. That's why I had to stop streaming and re-record. But I do think the 5 of Loud, I think they're going to do great in stage 2. I believe in this roster. I think they get a win here. Then we got NRG against Lev, and I'm picking NRG. And I don't know why I'm picking NRG, because if I look at everything that's going on, I shouldn't be picking NRG, but I've just got to pick NRG. I just, someone's got to believe, and I did it with Paper X. I'm going to do it with NRG. I'm starting the train, track by track. This is the first track. And yeah, we'll see if they can get this one, because this is a must win for them. I don't have much confidence in this. I would probably say from what I've seen, it's like a 65-35, but I'm believing in the 35. If like with a weak prac, surely they can get something going. I don't really like their comps as well, but here we are. Okay, that's America's done. And then we go over towards EMEA. Haven't even clicked it yet. There we go. And I missed last week, so I'm down here, but I think I got 4 out of 6 right. I honestly, I just didn't pick them in time. So no matter what happens, we're going to do awful here. But that doesn't change anything. We were doing awful anyway. We got Vitality against Apex. I think Vitality is going to be winning this. We got Team Liquid against Koi. Team Liquid against Koi. I'm going to be picking Team Liquid. I just think, again, they look good every single week. And can Apex win this? There's a chance Apex can win this. Koi against Liquid. Again, Liquid look very, very nice with the week's prep. One of the better teams with the week's prep at the moment. I think the coach staff over there is doing incredible. Then we've got Gentlemates against BBL. And I think I go for Gentlemates just purely because when I think of the map pool for BBL, they like to ban Lotus and their Icebox isn't good. So they're probably going to lose Lotus or Icebox. That's where I'm at. I think basically Icebox is still going to be there. And Gentlemates will be a map up. And then I kind of just have faith that they'll close out another map. So I'm going to back Gentlemates on this one. We've got Giants against Fnatic. And relatively easy one with how Fnatic have been looking. I'm going to go with them. K-Corp against Foot. This one's actually pretty hard to do. I can't remember who I picked. I think I picked Foot. But hopefully other people pick K-Corp. I just think as they show more and more maps that the reads on their comps are going to be easier. So that's what I'm basing it down. But I will say, I don't like the Harbor, but what they're doing with the Harbor is actually like some of the best stuff you can do. So that's pretty fun. And then we got Heretics against Na'Vi. And I'm pretty sure Heretics should be okay. I don't think that Na'Vi's like fully there with the meta at the moment. So let's lock that one in. We're going with China playoffs. And I haven't been watching much China, so this is probably going to be fully wrong. But let's try and randomly... Dude, can I really pick Wolves? Wolves always let me down. Let's not pick Wolves. Ooh. Why do I want to click this? It's EDG. They always lose one of these games. Dude. Let's... No, should I... Dude, where am I at? Where am I at? Am I trusting Wolves now? Let's do this just for bragging rights against TMV. I think Nova might win this. And dude, I'm going with Nova all the way, actually. Trace against Gili. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's go with Trace. I think Trace should be able to pull their pull their socks up and look a little bit better. And then I think I would be going with this. This is normally how China goes. So I'm gonna go with that one for this. Again, I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to China, really. But I will try and watch way more games for this week because it should be fun. And where are the Pacific? Here we go. The Pacific Pickems at the moment, dude. I cannot get Pacific right. But we're on the Paper X train. The train finally delivered. First stop. We're going all the way to. Chat was spamming champs. I'm not sure we're going to champs. But I like, if that is the end destination for the train, that would be awesome. But we're on the train early, we've got a nice seat. And next stop, I think, is being global. I just think when I watch their Lotus, they're actually doing nice stuff with the Euro, which they weren't doing before. So I can see the work that they're putting in. T1 against Talon. I think Talon are in a rough state at the moment. So I'm going to just back T1 on this. Even though I think T1 as well will probably... I mean, they look rough on Icebox, but I think they needed the loss against RRQ to realize that maybe they're not great on that map and be able to look at some of the stuff they're doing wrong. Gen G against DRX. I think I'd go with Gen G on this one because obviously DRX are in like the weird roster mania era where they had a set 5 in theory and they got Bane out and then Flashback has asked to step down, I think, of some time. So now they're bringing Bane back in, and the roles seem a little bit weird. They haven't had much practice, and I'm thinking, like, with a week, I still think they're going to be too far behind to beat Gen G, who just keep looking better and better. We've got Nongshim against Zeta. I think Nongshim with the time and looking a little bit better with the Neon. So I'm going to back Nongshim, even though I think Zeta played well this week. Got Boom against DFM. I got to back Boom at the moment. I think they're playing incredible. Love what I'm seeing from them. And we got RRQ Team Secret. And this is kind of set up. They're probably cursing this, but this is probably setting up for like my best Pacific week. This is the one I feel like the most confident about with my picks. So we'll lock that one in. Okay, thank you for watching. If you want to check out the other video where I messed up, it's probably still on the YouTube or Twitch somewhere. Maybe in the live segment, I think, on YouTube. Thank you. Give this a like, give me a subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.